Breaking news, Anthony Joshua versus Oleksandr Usyk Part 2 will not be on DAZN UK. I repeat, you got a UK star and Joshua, meet with me, is Mod, right? A UK star, and he's not even going to be featured on DAZN's UK. That's what I want to talk about in this video. Stay tuned. What up, Fight World? It's your boy Ego, and I'm back with some more boxing. Make sure you come in and smash the like button. SLC, subscribe, like, and comment. Now, this is just bad news for DAZN Boxing. DAZN Boxing was outbid by SkySports, meaning for $26.95 pound, you could watch the Joshua Usyk, or I guess I should say Usyk versus Joshua Part 2, and it'll be shown on SkySports pay-per-view. Not DAZN UK or DAZN UK pay-per-view, but a whole rival network. Now, this is just pure insanity at this point. I've talked about this for years. DAZN's business model is weird. DAZN's business model, it makes no sense. It doesn't, I told you, it doesn't seem sustainable. You have the biggest UK star, maybe in boxing, right? And that's Anthony Joshua. He's a UK fighter, and you just signed him to this lifetime deal with DAZN. So he's going to finish the remainder of his contract with EDDIE HEARN and DAZN. And his first fight will not even be shown in the area he is from, and it'll be on a rival promoter network. I mean, it just sounds like pure stupidity. You know, how can and then the fight on top of that is in Saudi Arabia. So you got the fight in Saudi Arabia. Like before, the goal seemed to be to put the fight at Wembley, like big fights with Joshua, but somewhere along the line, the UK and the British promoters have decided to change that, and they're trying to make Saudi Arabia and the Middle East the hotbed of boxing. So they're just going wherever, I guess, they could get a crazy site fee, but they're taking it out of the initial element. Before, the talk was about Carl Froch and George Groves doing 90,000 at Wembley. You know, you've seen Tyson Fury and Dillian White. They had a healthy crowd, a good crowd at Wembley. But now British fights are taking place outside of the UK and Great Britain, which is weird. But that's just one of your problems. The other issue is you have the biggest star. You sign him to a lifetime contract. He's coming off of a loss, and you sign him to a lifetime contract after that, coming off of a loss, and Joshua could very well lose again to Usyk, and then you'll have him tied to this lifetime contract. But what makes that worse is, like I said at the beginning of this video, is you got Joshua, and he's fighting the guy who just beat him, and a rival promoter that EDDIE HEARN snaked and left, which is SkySports. They actually captured the fight. So it's like when EDDIE HEARN made this shift from SkySports to DAZN UK, you would imagine that he was going to put the biggest rematch room promotions on that particular platform, but that isn't the case. And the reason I say it's not sustainable is more often than not, you see DAZN's biggest stars, and they're in all these global markets, and the star's homeland doesn't get the rights to the fight. So for example, when Canelo fought Bivol, Canelo's from Mexico, he's from Guadalajara, Mexico, right? And the Canelo Bivol fight was not available on DAZN Mexico. Even though they have a DAZN Mexico app, it was available on another channel like Boxing El Azteca or whoever. So how is it that in Mexico, Mexican fans can't watch Canelo Alvarez on DAZN? You know, you have Triple G who fought Ryota Murata in Japan. Ryota Murata being from Japan, Amazon Prime won the rights to that fight, and they aired the fight in Japan. Like, they were the Japanese broadcaster. So how do you have DAZN Japan, but then a fight with Triple G and a Japanese fighter who's supposed to be pretty big over there is not available on your platform? And then now this with Joshua, the biggest UK act at least the biggest UK person that you guys have. And then his fight with Usyk, which is a rematch, so there's some history there, winds up on Sky Sports. So that's really weird. But apparently you have the Eddie, he's trying to get the site fee, and the Saudis paid this lump sum for the site fee to pay for the event. And in doing so, they've accrued the rights to sell the broadcast rights to whoever they want in the US and the UK. And I guess they ushered in a deal with Sky Sports. So they don't care. The Saudis, they're trying to recoup some of the money. So they sold the rights to Sky Sports, which really hampers the deal with Eddie Hearn. So it's like everything Eddie Hearn, he talks a lot, but everything Eddie Hearn touches seems to go to ish. He messes with Kell Brook's career. Kell Brook keeps losing, and then he ends up retiring, right? So like, why'd you put Kell Brook in there with Triple G, and then his next fight with Errol Spence, back-to-back losses? Canelo's off a loss to Bivol. You're overpaying him, and he's off of a loss. Nobody wants to see Canelo Triple G 3. You look at the situation, Joshua's off of a loss. I mean, it's just all bad. Like, tell me how a business can survive with all these things like working against it. Joshua was building a profile on Showtime in the States, and Eddie Hearn snaked Showtime and Steven Espinoza and pulled Joshua from that. And then took shots at Steven Espinoza in his network, Showtime, saying he was going to put him out of business. But you're not doing a good job of putting him out of business. So Dillian White just got knocked out by Tyson Fury, and we don't know what's next for him. Joshua's coming off a bad loss where it looked like he almost got stopped in the 12th round. And then you have a lifetime contract, and DAZN UK doesn't even have the rights to the fight. Sky Sports won it. You had Amir Khan and Kell Brook, who were both with Eddie Hearn, and somehow, some way, they couldn't fight on DAZN. And then once they both left Eddie Hearn, Sky Sports put together that fight, and then they both retired, right? Canelo's off of a loss. Triple G's in a do-or-die fight at age 40. You've been overpaying him, and if Canelo knocks him out or something, then where does he go from there? He probably retires. It's just like, how can you build an empire like this? It's just, it's not enough momentum. You don't have any serious momentum. You let Devin Haney escape, and his next couple of fights will be on ESPN. He just became undisputed on ESPN. Alicia Bumgardner, you just signed her, and she's going to be on a big card with Clarissa Shields, Savannah Marshall, and she's going to be fighting Michaela Mayer on ESPN. You know, this is just, how do you win like this? So the Joshua is just the latest in a devastating blow. Demetrius Andrade, I believe, has left Eddie Hearn, and he's lost a bunch of purse bids recently. It's just, it doesn't look good. The outcome is looking bleak. But that's the latest. Joshua versus Usyk still going on, but it won't be going on DAZN. Tisk, tisk. Subscribe, like, and comment. Let me know how I did in this video. What do you think of all the L's Eddie Hearn and DAZN are taking? Let me know something. And I'm out. Introducing Super Thanks. Right here on the official Boxing Ego YouTube. Super Thanks allows you, the viewers, to show a little bit of extra gratitude, which enables me as a full-time content creator to push out the content you need in the world of boxing. Underneath all the videos, you will see a heart with the $sign in it. You can enter any amount that you find suitable as a Super Thanks. A brand new, interactive, and colorful way to get your comments highlighted and noticed by not only myself, but other people on the YouTube platform. Super Thanks, a unique and cool way to show and applaud us full-time content creators. Hopefully you guys enjoy the content. Super Thanks. The future is now. The Hibernation 5s by Kenichi Bear. Hybrid gaming and lifestyle headphones. Out of the box, you can connect to any console or PC. Bluetooth ready with a low latency USB adapter, color RGB, and extreme bass mode. The Hibernation 5s adjust to you. Whether you need a gaming, travel, gym, or lifestyle headphones, the Hibernations got you covered. The new Hibernation 5s, link in the description. Customize the way you hear the world. Welcome to the nation. Are you tired of your YouTube videos not getting any views? Well, consider TubeBuddy. I've used TubeBuddy for years to scale up my YouTube channel. Now we're sitting over 200,000 subscribers. TubeBuddy is a browser extension that offers a ton of built-in productivity and time-saving services to take your channel to the next level. Use my link in the description to get started with TubeBuddy and level up your channel faster. We working.